This is the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra, the top of the line Samsung flagship phone for 2024. The big daddy, the big wait, wrong phone. This is the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra. Every year when a new phone launches, especially Samsung phones, there's this running joke that last year's phone is similar to this year's phone and there's no reason to upgrade to the new phone. But see, this here bad boy, the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra, is very, very compelling. Straight off the gate, let's talk about the design of the Galaxy S24 Ultra. The first time I picked this phone up after the Samsung briefing, my first impressions were, this is a very, very light phone, and that's because of the titanium chassis that wraps the phone. And this is a right time as any to mention that Samsung's colors this year are very interesting. This here is the titanium gray. There's going to be a titanium black, a titanium yellow, and a titanium violet, if I'm not wrong. When the light hits this phone in just the right angles, it's a really nice, this here, the titanium gray, is the color I'm gonna go for. And if you wanted an opinion from me, this is the color I'd suggest you also go for. Next up, we cannot ignore that Samsung ditched the curves on their screens. Now the S24 Ultra comes with a flat panel up front, and I'm digging it. Okay, I didn't have any issue with the curves on the Galaxy S23 Ultra that I rock this here phone. I don't have an issue with the curved display. It's a nice slight curve, but using the flat panel on the S24 Ultra just makes it a bit better, especially with the back gestures or just swiping and navigating through the phone's UI. Really, really fluid. It's way better with a flat display. And there's some subtle design changes on the body of the phone. For example, the speaker grill is gone, and now it's a nice shaft that shows the speaker, lines up perfectly with the USB Type-C and the microphone and the SIM card tray and the S Pen, which this year as well is color coded to the color of the phone that you pick up. So this here is the color of the S Pen to the gray titanium gray S24 Ultra, and I like it. It's good to see Samsung stick to their guns with the S24 Ultra, seeing that it's the same design language all the way from the S22 Ultra, and the same design language is trickling down to the other mid-range and budget phones. So a really nice clean design that identifies Samsung phones, which with this color, again, this color is such a statement. And now let's talk about the display of the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra. First off, the phone debuts with the new Gorilla Glass Victus 3, meaning your phone isn't as susceptible to scratches from set coins and keys. You'll be looking at a 1440p resolution display, a dynamic LTPO AMOLED 2x 120Hz refresh rate display with 2600 nits of peak brightness, which is an improvement from the Galaxy S23 Ultra. And I've just seen a feature on this phone's brightness settings called adaptive color tone, where the phone will adjust colors and the white balanced based on ambient lighting conditions to make colors appear more natural in different environments. I'm very eager to test that feature out and see if it has any intrusions into the content I'm viewing on the phone. Say I'm viewing YouTube outside in the bright sunlight, does that affect the colors? Flipping the phone to the camera setup of the phone does sport similar camera arrangement to the S23 Ultra, albeit it now debuts with a 50 megapixel telephoto lens, which I'm very eager to get out into the wild and do a lot of photos on to test the camera. The camera UI in the S24 Ultra is also pretty similar to a debut with the other Samsung flagship phones in the Android 14 One UI 6 update. Very clean, very minimal, easy and fast to find the camera settings that you want. The S24 Ultra also debuts with the capability to shoot 4K video at 120 frames per second and an improved night mode, which we'll properly test out once the phone gets to the masses. Samsung are also retaining a similar configuration of the selfie camera. It's a 12 megapixel f2.2 wide angle lens, similar to what we saw on the S23 Ultra. And here are some sample shots on this camera. Now for the fun part. 2024 is the year AI revolutionizes how we use our smartphones, okay? And this year, the focus of the Samsung Galaxy S24 lineup is AI. So if we zoomed out a little bit to look at the performance of the Galaxy S24 Ultra, it comes packed with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, which allows the AI features. Some of the AI features that Samsung is boasting are circle to search. We're talking about live translate on phone calls. We're talking about summarizing your pages or translating your web pages. Let's say you're in a board meeting, like I've just come from, and the person next to you has got a really nice watch, and you don't want to bug them and ask them, hey, what's that watch you're wearing? You simply just take out your Galaxy S24 or S24 Plus or S24 Ultra, open your camera, point it at the object you want to search, hold the home button, and then you circle the item you want to search, and then your phone finds what you were just pointing at on Google for you. This is the Galaxy S23 Ultra. And if I circle it, boom, I get to know that this is the Galaxy S23 Ultra. To use it to summarize your web pages, you need to use Samsung Internet Web Browser, not Google Chrome. See past that, open your internet browser, the Samsung Internet Browser, open up a web page and just highlight the text you want the AI to summarize for you. Hit the button and AI summarizes what you've just selected in your article. I'm very eager to see if these AI features do trickle down to the other Samsung flagship phones, maybe the S23 line in a future update, or if they trickle into Bixby. And there's my Bixby assistant launching. I don't need you right now. Yeah, we're going to see a world where that trickles into my Bixby assistant and she runs my home with very smart, intuitive AI features, right? Otherwise, as I said, the phone is running on Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, which also allows for hardware-based ray tracing. So gaming on the S23 Ultra should be a breeze. Gaming at high resolutions, we're going to be testing that out as well in the full review. The software running the phone is Android 14 right out of the box with One UI 6.1 slapped over Android. I like Samsung's UI. It's zippy, it's fast, easy to find things as you want them. I'm very eager to see how the software holds up over time. And if rumors are to be believed, Samsung is committing to Google's policy of supporting the S24 Ultra for 7 years of software updates, meaning the S24 Ultra is good up to Android 21. Wow. Nice. That being said, I really love the Galaxy S24 Ultra. It is quite the upgrade, especially if you're rocking an S22 Ultra or an S21, maybe even an S20. This is a very compelling device to switch to. Actually, if you asked me, I'd tell you to pull the trigger and go ahead and buy it. Samsung have some pre-order packs. If you pre-order the device, you get to save a bunch of money and get some service, some software services. Actually, on the website, I saw that if you pre-order the S24 Ultra with a 256 gig variant, you'll get the 512 gig variant, which is nice. You know, double the space for the same price. Not bad. The build is nice. The titanium feels so good. I like the new design, the flat display. It's such a beautiful display. And the cameras are really powerful. Again, this isn't a review. We are going to review these cameras properly once I get my review unit in. That's it. Do hit that subscribe button, like this video if you found it fun, informative, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.